What if the smallest moments in your life turned out to be the most important? Because perhaps life isn't shaped by the big events alone. Perhaps it's shaped by the seemingly insignificant ones. The phone call you almost didn't answer, the person you almost didn't speak to, the road you almost didn't take, the book you almost didn't read, the conversation you almost didn't have. And maybe that's the beauty of life, because we rarely recognize the significance of a moment while we're living it. Only later, looking back, do we realize that one decision, one encounter, one seemingly ordinary day changed everything. Some call it the butterfly effect. The idea that something as small as the fluttering of a butterfly's wings can eventually influence something far greater. And perhaps the same is true for us. Perhaps one act of kindness, one word of encouragement, one moment of courage can ripple through generations, which makes me wonder how many lives have been changed by people who never realized the impact they had. And perhaps the greatest tragedy is believing that your actions don't matter, because maybe you'll never know the ripple effects of your existence. Maybe you'll never know who you inspired, who you comforted, who you helped, or whose life changed, simply because you crossed their path. And perhaps that's enough, because the smallest things often create the greatest changes. And if you're listening to this, I hope you never underestimate the impact of your existence, because whether you realize it or not, you matter more than you know. And perhaps the world is different simply because you're here. Until our paths cross again, I am Opulentz, the ever-changing prototype, and I sincerely thank you for joining me on this journey.